Right, we are at 517, and there's so much happening with the weather across the country. Of course, many people are looking in Florida, but we want to make sure you know what's happening right here as you get ready for work and school.
Yeah, a little bit chilly out here the next couple of days, and I'm still not tracking a hard frost or hard freeze anytime soon.
That's good.
But next couple of mornings, definitely dust off the jacket, get the cobwebs off of it, because you'll definitely need sweaters and jackets over the next few days. The difference, though, between what we're seeing right now and what we saw yesterday is that we don't have as many 30s out there on the map. I think down here, MacArthur, you guys are the one town, 39 degrees. Everybody else right now sitting in the 40s. Columbus, though, has not had a night below 40 since April 22nd. That was 170 days ago. So it's been a while since we've had a really cold night. And we're not seeing one anytime soon, at least not one that we get down to the 30s. Now, our average first freeze happens around this time of the year up to the north. Zanesville, New Lexington, Newark, typically based on a 30-year average, your first freeze happens around this time of the year. It still hasn't happened yet. I think some areas have had some patchy frost, but we still have not had that hard freeze. You head southwest of town, we still have a couple of weeks. But the moral of the story is that even though it is cold out there, the growing season has not ended yet. So for the farmers out there, they still have probably a couple more weeks before we really get that hard freeze. Fall color progress, though, we are definitely progressing up here in Cleveland, Toledo, even down to Columbus and Cincinnati now, starting to get some patchy color. The Rockies, though, I mean, some areas in the highest terrain already now looking at past peak. Here at home, though, we're just looking at some patchy color. We should be looking at peak color very quickly as these colors ramp up with these colder nighttime lows. High pressure is not going anywhere anytime soon. That will deliver sunny skies today, tomorrow, and Friday. It'll shift off to the east. And so high pressure, you have a clockwise flow. You get in on a south wind going into the weekend. That's going to warm things up a bit. But as we go through tomorrow and as we go through Friday, what do you not see? You don't see any clouds. You don't see any precipitation. So that's the way things will be for a while. Mid-60s out there today, though. Look at these temperatures. You head northeast of town. It is chilly out there. Columbus will be a little bit warmer with a high around 70. You head south of town, we'll be looking at highs between 65 and 70. We get rid of the cold air, and it gets replaced with some milder air heading into Saturday and Sunday. And then we really get some colder air going into Monday and Tuesday of next week. Look at that strong north wind. So after we warm things up this weekend, look at this for early next week, some very chilly nighttime lows. Still not thinking a frost or freeze, but it definitely gets colder. We get a run for our money next week. Meanwhile, though, as we head towards Sunday, we have added some wind to the forecast. We're going to be looking at winds gusting perhaps up to 30 miles per hour on Sunday. You remember this past weekend how windy it was. We get to do it all over again this next weekend. Monday and Tuesday, partly cloudy, temperatures around 60 both days.